This is Akashvani. Time for a weekly program, Our Guest.
You are tuned to the Indraprastha channel of Akashvani. In Our Guest today, we are moving out of the studios and taking you all to delightful northeastern state of Assam, where your host Nitish is covering Khelo India University Games, and while covering shooting, Nitish caught up with ace shooter Sift Kaur Samra after she finished her event. Over to Nitish.
So we have with us in Our Guest today a world champion. Normally for India, it's like very tough to have in individual sports some world champions, but our shooters are doing us great pride. Sift Kaur Samra, she is from Punjab and she is current world record holder in 50-meter rifle 3 position and Asian gold medalist. She has just won a bronze for herself, but a gold for the team GNDU. Sift, tell us something about you. When did you pick up this sport? How did you pick up this sport? Because normally girls initially were not too much into it, but then we had some path-breaking shooters, and I think you must have got your own inspirations from somebody.
So first of all, thank you for all the your blessings and all. And this game I started in 2016 and 17 in between, and my dad, he supported me for this game. And yes, we always see that people always say that why a girl is doing rifle shooting, that too in the weapons, but my dad supported me, so yeah, totally working on.
So where are you basically from, and did you had that kind of an infrastructure around to excel in the world stage?
Basically, I'm from Faridkot, Punjab, and Faridkot is very small city, so we didn't have any shooting range or something but my dad made the shooting range at my home so that I can train, and I started from my home only.
This has always been very competitive. So were there any self-doubt? How did you chose the particular event? And of course, cost was also a factor, but you said that your dad made a range at home itself.
This particular event was not I never choose it. It was like that I have to just qualify it so that I can import a weapon, but I performed so well, so you can't say that I choose it. I think 50-meter chose me.
Anybody else in the family who is doing sports?
No, not now.
So not now, but earlier on?
My mom played state level basketball, and my dad used to play cricket, but not on an international level or some nationals also. So after that, my grandfather used to, my nanu used to play sports, but now after that, it's me.
So it was in the DNA, somehow, somewhere dormant, but you brought it out on the central stage.
We can say that, but they never thought of to pursue the career in sports. So yeah, we can say that I chose career in sports.
Now that you are current reigning world champion, world record holder, how did that came and how does that feels? Because initially it takes time to sink in, but now that you are walking with that, kaisa lag raha hai?
So I'm not a world champion, I'm just Asian champion and a world record holder. So soon I will just try to become a world champion also. But it's great, it's a great feeling, but वो ये ना कि थोड़े time के लिए वो feeling होती है, and you have to perform it again for next competition. So just उसको पीछे रख के I'm moving towards next competitions.
See, when you have not achieved anything, there is no fear of loss. But once you are on the pinnacle at the top, is there any fear of the loss, losing that status to somebody? Does that constantly motivate you, or how does that works for an international champion?
I think when we started, there was not expectations we were having, but now as we are winning the medals, not only me, other people, and India has expectations from me, but I feel like that if I will think about that I will be in a little, you can say, fear that, okay, people have expectations from me. So I'm not thinking about it. I'm just keeping it very calm that it's not, my thing is just to perform and to do the way I'm doing my training and focus on the technical things. So I'm not thinking about the people are having expectations from me. That is the one thing. But to calm that, I'm just trying to keep calm and just stay on the things I'm doing.
Any particular way of keeping calm? Because this is high adrenaline sport, though the individual shooter is totally focused on his or her aim. There are no noises, no sounds. You cannot even listen to what spectators are yelling at you. But still, It's elimination sport. Every second round you see somebody is going down and almost eliminated. So how do you keep yourself calm and composed? Is there some yoga training or some other sessions that you take up?
I just focus on my technical thing. I don't think much that, but I like if the spectators are like making noise and cheering for anyone. I really enjoy it, and but sometimes it always happen that all the people are back at the sitting and there is no noise, so that is really boring. So I think that helps me. And for calmness, it's just that I don't think, it's not like I'm not doing any yoga or something. It's just that I don't go so deep into it that I should think and overthink it. So it's just that.
Here you got the third position, not the. Yes, it is a podium finish, third, and for the team you won the gold. Does it ever hurts now you that every time I should be at the top?
But I think sports teaches us that you can't always be on a gold, and I think it's good because if in every competition I will be winning gold, that internally I won't be any trying new things, and I won't be like, I will be getting a fear of trying new things. For that, I think it's fine. And the things I want to focus, I know that okay, these are the points that I need to change and focus, and that's just because I know that it's not a gold and it's because of bronze. And then also I finished the podium, so yeah, it's fine.
Tell us about your journey. The first podium finish, how did that felt, and how far you have come up now? How does your parents support you and react to your winning spree and sometimes losses?
So from 2022, like I came into 2021, I came into the Indian team, and my first medal was in when I started the shooting. It was a like state medal, so I think that was in NR category. I won 3 gold. So that was
In the first competition, you won 3 golds.
yes, in state competition. So that was amazing for me, and I still remember that how it started. And today, if I see, my journey has been really great, and my parents have supported me a lot. And if like in the starting, if I lose also, so there was always my dad who is like, he's a really strict dad, and sometimes in the starting he was a really strict, but now he's like totally different. So he used to say, no, you were wrong, technically you were wrong, ऐसे नहीं होना था, ऐसे होना था. So I think that helped me, and today I know that कि भी कहाँ mistake थी. And now if I call to my dad, now he says that you know what to do, and now he's totally fine कि भी ठीक है, तुझे पता है जैसे करना है, so you do it.
So now from cricket, he has also picked the nuances of this game also.
I think कि मेरे से ज़्यादा shooting उनको आती है, just sitting behind only, because if he picks one thing, he's like totally into it, so he knows much more than me.
So why doesn't he takes up to shooting professionally? Because there is no age limit for a shooter.
He usually say that now I will be back my children, so me and my brother, he's totally into it.
So your brother is also into shooting.
He did shooting. He is also national medalist, but now he's doing MBBS.
Okay. Now, what are the focus area you are looking at? Olympics are around the corner. You've already booked a quota for the Olympics. How are you preparing for that? It's not very far off.
I think this match was one part of that my Olympics training. So this was important for me, so that I should know that what are the problems I'm facing, because in training you can't feel that, in matches you feel it better. So training is going on. Let's see, hope for the best. The trials, Olympic trials will be soon in May, and the team will be decided in the May and or April. So yeah, let's hope for the best.
You said that in the very first you picked up the game, and then it was very easy. In the very first state level championship you won 3 gold medals. It seems so very easy. But I don't think it would be easy. Can you tell us about your trials and your tribulations? What kind of processes you went through to ultimately become a tough champion that you are now?
So in speaking, it's easy, but if you see like in other games, they have a session that they don't have. I think they don't have monthly matches. So in shooting, every month we have a match, and that match is not like, okay, this is not important. Each and every match is important. If you want to stay in the team, you have to perform each and every match to stay in top 3 for the like national ranking. So yeah, from the starting onwards, I trained a lot. My dad used to stay with me wherever I go in domestic matches. Uh, so from the training towards till now, it's the bus difference is this, that now we have to play both national and international competitions, and now the schedule is so tight that we have to go for the camp, then training, then matches, then domestic matches. So yeah, it's just going on.
I know that there must be very heartbreaking moments also and very exhilarating moments. Pick up the one heartbreaking and one where you felt the top of the world.
For heartbreaking, I think Touchwood from 2022. I haven't felt any that heartbreaking, and I hope I don't feel also. Finger crossed. And I think this winning one was the world record. When not because I was not knowing that it's a world record. I finished my match and I finished all the finals. When I like turned back, my foreign coach who is with the Indian team, he was crying. So I think that was the best moment, more than a world record. If a foreigner is crying for you that okay, you made a world record, I think that's the best feeling forever.
And how was that that particular match? How tough was that? Were you actually aware from the very beginning that you will make it, or you said okay, I have to perform, let's see the result?
So like we write a diary before the competition, and I wrote, because it was decided that team silver we are having. See, and I just like wrote team silver, and individual I just left it. I closed the diary, and again I opened, I don't know why, and I write a gold. And then I went for a finals, and starting it was a bit nervous because we know that Chinese shooters are really great, and the same Chinese who won a gold in Bhopal World Cup. So I was a bit nervous when it started, and when I saw the screen that there was little like few points she was front of me, and then I told myself okay, it's very easy that you can do it, because in India also we have much more tough competition. And I think after that 5 shot, the whole match I was in just different zone. I think that was a great match for me, and I never had that confidence in any finals, and that was so great.
So now the world knows you as a champion, the world knows you as a shooter, but they don't know much about you. What are your hobbies? What do you do in free time? What else do you like to do?
I like dancing, I like to sleep, or I like to go out with my friends, families, travel. I don't like to stay at home or stay at a particular area. I like कि चलो कहीं बाहर चलते हैं, something like that.
Fine. And any particular message for the young shooters? The shooters have done India proud, immensely proud, and you are the people who have brought it into the limelight. Though sometimes it hurt that many people are not following it, but many youngsters are taking up to this sport. What would you like to tell them?
One thing that people always think that if you are doing any sports, you should give result in like 6 months or few months. It's not possible. You have to give at least 2 years, because in starting it takes a lot of time to understand that what a shooting is about. And for me also, I take 4 years, 5 years for this, and it will take time. You have to just be patient and calm. If you want to do it, then, and if you don't want to do it, choose a thing that you love it and you want to do it.
You have a quota of bullets when you have to start firing and all. I had a quota of questions which I have exhausted. Is there anything left that I should ask you, or is there anything that you want to share with the listeners of Akashvani?
It's just that keep your best wishes with me and pray for Indian athletes that they win more medals in Paris 2024. It's all about the wishes and blessings and all the support we will be using for our matches.
Thank you so very much for talking to Akashvani. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Nitish talking to the ace shooter, Sift Kaur Samra.
You were listening to the weekly program Our Guest, that is broadcast every Monday at 9:15 a.m. Don't forget to tune in next week, same day, same time and same frequency for more on Our Guest. Have a nice day.